All right, what's up, guys? It's Friday night. We're going to need something to bet. And I think we came to the right place. I got the positive EV page open at OddsJam. Hopefully, we can find something. I like using this at this time of the day. It's literally right before a bunch of games start, so you get late movement. I got the cycle filter on right now, so we're going to see home runs right away. But if you guys want to build a DFS slip, or if you just want to see like main marketplace, just say it in the chat. Nigel's watching that. He'll see it. All right. So first off, it looks like we're saying Bobby Dalbec, which is insane, but it's a 19% edge. Bobby Dalbec plus 600 to hit a home run tonight. They're playing the Orioles. I think Means is pitching for the Orioles. Might be a home run guy, but you're getting plus 600 at FanDuel, whereas at Pinnacle it's plus 420, that's a giant discrepancy. Plus 415 at Fanatics. I always say, again, like, could you imagine your buddy showing you a plus 600 ticket and you're sitting there with a bet you made at Fanatics for plus 415, same exact bet? Like, you'd be the idiot right then. Like, so you can't let that happen. So what you do is you use the positive EV tool and you pay attention to lines. Do you agree with that, Nigel? You don't want to be the moron.
No, but I actually have a good question for you because we dealt with this all over the summer with FanDuel and the way they do home run props. If your guy comes in the game, you're
Yep.
fucked. So like, do you have like a difference where you're like that difference is small enough that I'm actually not going to risk doing it on FanDuel?
If you do it right before the game starts, the guy's in the lineup. So before lineups are announced, you got to watch out at FanDuel, because if your guy pinch hits, then it counts. Whereas all the other books, if your guy's not in the starting lineup, then your bet's void. So you don't have to worry about that. But at FanDuel, you have to wait until lineups are announced and then go in, unless you just want to gamble. Because if your guy's not in the starting lineup, but he happens to pinch hit later in the game, that counts. And you basically just bet a guy to hit a pinch hit home run, which is probably pretty stupid. But anyways, it looks like Olivares, Bobby Dalbec, Jonah Heim are the three from FanDuel. So if you parlayed them, that'd be pretty fun. Or if you just bet all three of those guys straight in one hit, you would profit. And then Willie Adames and Adam Duvall at Win both have like way over. Like the no big odds for Willie Adames is plus 48. At WinBet, he's plus 550. That's ridiculous that you could get that big of a discount. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna turn the cycle filter off. We're going back down to like 40. That's Randall's number. He likes 40 on that.
Do you got any strikeouts tonight?
That's what I'm looking. All right, so strikeouts so far, I got. Hang on, let's see what we got. I already bet one of them. I forgot what I bet though. Hang on, can you see my screen?
Yep.
The FanDuel. Stroud, Collins, Raheem Mostert. There's a parlay. I'm an idiot, dude. Like, did you see this parlay I did?
I saw you tweet it out. Yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Look at the points. I thought I was on the Dolphins-Bills page for that. I was actually on the Raiders-Chargers.
Well, to be fair, I think that could go over too.
Yeah, that would be fun, but I was like, that's not really the whole point of doing the parlay. So I had to do the same thing all over again, because basically I'm saying if the Bills-Dolphins goes over 59.5, all this stuff is very likely to happen. Like, all of it.
I'm going to laugh when you hit both.
Have narrow target trees. You know what I'm saying? They have running backs that, like you could take 60 and 70 yards on. Like, I don't know. I think that's going to hit. That's 10 to get $2,400, dude. And it's not even that crazy. Because if you get 60 points out of that game, that's all that stuff's probably happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways, that's not the point. The point was a strikeout bet. And I thought I took somebody. Did the game already start, I wonder? Oh, there he is. Rene Pinto for the Tampa Bay Rays. He's going against Yusei Kikuchi. He doesn't hit the forcing fastball very good from lefties, but it's plus 195 striking on his first at bat. I think he's been up at bat 3 times against Kikuchi, and Kikuchi's got him twice, including last time Kikuchi started. So I hate going with the guy who just saw the guy, but I think it's a power situation. Does that make sense? I don't think like he finessed him. I think he just got overpowered by Kikuchi. So there's that. And I'm waiting to see what Brenton Doyle's line comes out at. Because Joe Ryan's pitching for the Twins, and Doyle is literally like just a cardboard cutout of a hitter. You know what I mean? It's almost like he doesn't even need to bring a bat with him to the plate. It's like, what do you like? What for? What? You know what I mean? So, yeah, but there's no line on that yet. So we just got to kind of sit and wait. But whatever. All right, so back to this. It looks like Zach Gallen. All right, so guys, all right, for the first play, Zach Gallen under 17.5 outs at win. So yeah, most of you guys can't even play this. Sorry about that.
We can't see the screen, Slop.
It says it's on. You got like a magic button?
I do not. Maybe sometimes it takes a second for it to pop in. Sorry, everybody. We'll get it right.
Did it pop in?
Not yet.
I just did it. Like I just went to the other screen and popped it in. But it didn't pop in.
Just keep talking while you do it. Maybe
All
you'll
right.
figure it out.
So Zach Gallen under 17.5 outs. That's plus 105 at WinBet. I don't know why this is a move, but when you look across the market, everybody else has like way up. This should be minus 104. Yeah, Pinnacle has minus 118 for this. DraftKings minus 125. WinBet minus 130. Fanatics minus 140. But for whatever reason, WinBet has decided to hang their noses open with plus 105. That's crazy. All right, so that's a play. I might actually put that in right now. Probably should. Actually, well, hold on. I'll keep going first. This is for the people. This ain't for me. Ken Waldichuk over 5.5 strikeouts? I'd say yeah. I mean, at FanDuel, it's plus 140. Every single other book, though, yeah, Pinnacle's at 106. This should only be plus 129, not plus 140. I mean, this one isn't as good as the other one, in my opinion, but BetMGM has plus 105. So, I mean, 140 is way different than that. Pinnacle's got plus 106, which that's way different. Win has plus 106, way different. So, yeah, I mean, whenever you look at it like that, but I mean, like every other book was on the other side of Gallen, whereas this one, there are some that are kind of agreeing, but not. No one's at plus 140. But like DraftKings is kind of agreeing. Bet Online, Barstool doesn't really matter though. Yeah, I'd take that too. So that's 2 plus money bangers right there. That all you got to do is just take those, and if you just hit one, you'll make a little bit of money. And what's more important though is you have action for tonight. That's all that matters. Action though that actually is like a good bet. Does that make sense? You know what I'm saying, Nigel?
Yeah, no, you want to have action, but you want to have a realistic chance of winning.
Yeah, it's not like you can just like spin a wheel and you know what I'm saying? If you want this, I'm dead serious, guys. Like, I don't even understand. Like, I can't do these live streams like at every opportune time, but like right now, like pre 7:00 lock, you know what I'm saying, is a great time to come hit the button. Like, great time, like unbelievable time, just because lines are moving and they can't keep up. The WinBet one's already gone. That's insane. They can't keep up though, so we're gonna find stale lines over and over and over and over, and at the end of the day, you're gonna beat the closing line pretty much all the time. So, or I'm sorry, you're gonna have a better line than the no big lines all the time. Whenever the game starts. So if you want this, it's free for 2 weeks. Promo code SLOPSLOCKS. All you have to do is go to plans and just pick the positive EV plan. That's the one you want. That has this tool, the positive expected value tool. You'll get it free for 2 weeks with promo code SLOP. Do it. Like, there's no reason not to. Literally, if you don't like it, just don't sign up. You know what I mean? Like, just say, all right, that was good. But dude, it'll change the way you think. It just will.
The link is in the description, guys, too, so it's easy for you. It's right there. Just click it, and it'll bring you right to the positive EV page subscription. Just click it, and then at checkout, type in SLOP. You get 14 days. It'll say 7 days on there, but once you go to checkout and you enter promo code SLOP, it'll upgrade you to 14 days. That's the VIP package right there.
It's like magic, but like real.
Exactly.
No, like once you're picking off bad numbers from books, like you'll get addicted to it. Like just because for one, you're gonna be winning because it's a bad number that you're betting all the time. It's like what's the thing that Rand always says with the weighted coin? Like if you had a coin that lands on heads 60% of the time, you just keep betting heads. But you know what I'm saying? You would never bet tails ever. You would just bet heads over and over, and over time, you're just gonna beat them. Like you'll come out ahead. Same thing with this. If you just keep betting into these books on lines that probably shouldn't exist, you're gonna beat them over time. But doing it right before these games starts like this, I'm telling you, that's like the way. Look at Waldichuk. All right, see Nigel. What I was just talking about. Waldichuk went from 140 to 134. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, so you're hanging there with 134. The line right now is you're hanging with 140. The line is now 134. Like you're all set. Like you're going to beat the closing line. It doesn't mean he's going to win the bet, but again, if you do this over and over and over, like if this is like just how you bet, you're going to come out ahead. I promise. It's just math. I always say, dude, if you got the best price on every bet you've ever made, dude, like if you go back and just replace all your bets that you've made and got the best price on all of them, instead of what you got, you'd be shocked at what that would do for like your bankroll. Because like we bet every day, so we don't really think about like how that worked over the long term. We only think about like today. But dude, like once you start to track your bets and realize like, holy shit, I made 1,000 bets this year. You know what I mean? It starts to like, oh well, every price matters then on 1,000 bets. But like we only think, since we're gamblers, we only think like one bet at a time. This is what it is. What else we got? So Waldichuk is pretty much gone for the new, plus 134. The other one's gone. Like I wonder what happened to it. The Gallon under.
All the psychos here probably bet it.
I want to look it up. I wonder what happened. Like where did it go? I bet you it's nowhere near plus 105. You know what I mean? We got a little small edge with the Mariners team total, but that's not worth it. I always go 1% on this column right here. It'll tell you like the percent edge you have. So right here, 3%, like that's good enough edge for me. So Brian Wu under 5.5 strikeouts at BetMGM is a move. It's minus 110 at DraftKings. It is minus 125 at BetOnline. Minus 117 at Pinnacle. Fair odds, like if there was no VIG at all, it would be minus 101. You're getting plus 105. So you would take that. Again, that's a third plus money banger just from this live stream alone. Like right now, lines are just moving, and there's nothing that can really be done about it. I was gonna make a DFS ticket, but I don't really think we should. Like, there's really no. I don't like the baseball DFS tickets, and then the football ones I like to do closer to kick, so we get all the options. I was doing DFS tickets last Friday night, and like I said, you could only get the superstars a lot of times right now. I want some ancillary players, especially with the DGF correlation tool. Like, you want the ancillary players to get thrown into that, and they don't have lines for a lot of those guys right now.
How was our DGF slip last night? I didn't even monitor. Were we close on any of those?
No, the kicker ruined it by kicking 2 field goals, but he had 1 field goal like in the first drive. So I was like, man, that's a problem. And then for whatever reason, they went for a field goal when they were down 17 points to make it 2.
I know, that was so stupid.
It's like, what do we like? I guess you would have to technically get a field goal and 2 touchdowns, like no matter what.
They fucked us on the love ladder.
Yeah, that ruined it.
Because you only need 4 yards.
You need 4 yards to get the 250 plus.
Yeah.
I always hate when that happens because I did profit boost for that one and for the Laporta one. So they only let you do $10. So I had $10 on each one of those, but then I had 100 on the Jordan Love standard line over 25.5 at Fanatics. So I win money. So I'm like happy, but at the same time, like nobody was following Jordan Love 225. Everybody had the 250. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like that, like we talked to. So that sucks for all them.
Laporta was a terrible beat. They iced him out in the second half. They didn't even throw at him once.
You see that one of the plays too, one of his last, he literally went through his hands. Like he dropped. Like it was like, oh.
Yeah, I saw in the first half. Yeah.
All right, so here's another one. If we want that, It's minus 125, but technically it's good. Minus 133 is the no vig on Keaton win under 5.5 hits allowed. I don't know. I mean, I trust it obviously, but at the same time, like that's I hate that. I hate unders.
Especially
Unless
on
it's plus.
Friday. Unders on
Yeah,
Friday just doesn't
Friday
work.
night. Anybody want a dinger parlay real quick before we go? Unless you guys got any ideas. What do you want to see? Anything? Like you want to hit the ARB tool? Like tell me. Like I'll do whatever. I don't care. I'm just hanging out.
Dinger parlay always. No one's ever gonna say no to that.
That's a valid point. I was going to the ARB tool. So then you go the width here and just make it like 4,000. That'll catch everything. All right. Kettle Marte and Trevor Story. All right. Done. At 1. Look at that. Let's see if there's another one. Adam Duvall, too. But I don't like taking 2 guys from the same. Actually, you can't take 2 guys from the same lineup at win. I don't know why that is.
Someone asked for college football stuff.
All right, let's check that out, dude. Actually, why did I just do that?
I really want to meet all the psychos in here right now with us on a Friday night at 7
I
o'clock.
know you guys are nuts.
Yeah, you guys are insane.
Dude, get this tool. That's all I'm saying. Just get it. You'll
Yeah.
see what I mean. It changes literally
Especially
everything.
these people here on a Friday night. Come on, let's
Yeah,
be honest. You have nothing better else to do. Get the tool.
Yeah. This is legit. To be honest with you, man, like I'm bored right now. So like it's like right before game time. I had a long day, right? I didn't get a chance to look at college football. You could just come in. Actually, that's what I meant to do anyways. You could just come in here. You want to see tonight's and see if there's anything for right now, like, and just get a college football play real quick. All right, so over 41 minus 135 for Utah and Oregon State tonight. Gift. I'd say over 42, 42 and a half. See, say at 44 and a half. This is what it does. A lot of people are like, hey, why would it say the same game? Well, one was under 44 and a half minus 110. One's over 41 minus 135. Does that make sense? Like it's the price, not necessarily the total. But it's the same game. It's recommended. But I would take the top one. Over 41. Minus 135 for Utah and Oregon State. It's just them with the totals. I love when they shows up with totals. Remember last night, the Lions team total over 9.5 or 10.5 first half, plus 105?
Yeah.
Yeah, they had 14 points in the first quarter.
I hope everyone played that last night. If it was, we had like 200 people in here when you gave that out. I hope they all played it.
I bet you they did. Yeah, nothing's really popping. I'd say the over 41 at Fanatics at minus 135. Don't go take this somewhere else. Don't go to like DraftKings and move it. It's minus 169 at DraftKings. It's minus 149 at Pinnacle. Come on, show up. All we need is something to move, and then it's like a domino effect. The other ones can't catch up.
How about some tomorrow college football bets? Is it too far away?
No, we can see what they got. We'll do it in the next 24 hours. All right, Clemson, Syracuse over 54 at Fanatics is plus 115. You should only be getting plus 110 for that. That's actually looks like a lot of fun. Noon game too, obvious over. I don't know why I have like a theory the games at noon go over. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could check that to see if it's true or not, but I think it is.
Is there a psychology behind that, or just
I don't know. I think the kids are tired. They're
partying too hard?
hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're kids. They were probably partying and whatever. Like, what did you do in college?
I don't remember, so that gives you an idea.
You know what I'm saying? You probably had a good time.
I think so.
Yeah, no, man, nothing's really showing for tomorrow other than that. So Clemson and Syracuse over 54. I'd do that right now. Plus 115 at Fanatics. Again, plus 104 at Pinnacle. That's minus 104 at DraftKings. Like,
That's crazy.
Stupid. But again, it goes to show, dude, that you're hanging out with your buddy, the DraftKings guy, and he's got minus 104, and you're just like, dude, that's so dumb. Like that's not even the same bet. Like and even though you have the same number, you have over 54, but the price, that's what makes it a thing. All right. Should we wrap it up?
Yeah.
I got nothing else. I was thinking about going live like twice. I'm going to go live tomorrow with Alex and Matt on the DGF channel, but I was thinking about coming live tomorrow at some point right before some kickoffs, like the noon kickoff maybe or the 3:30 kickoff.
I won't be
Or
here,
the
Slop, so that
7:30.
might be an issue.
Yeah. I'll figure it out. We'll see something. Yeah, it's Nigel's birthday tomorrow, guys, so say happy birthday.
It was actually on Tuesday, but thank you.
Yeah, but you know,
Celebrating
we're
it today.
celebrating tomorrow. You can't
Today.
celebrate on Tuesday.
No, exactly. It's the worst.
All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow or the next day.